Every entrepreneur dreams of overnight success, a seamless journey from idea to empire. Yet the reality of business is often a winding road, paved with setbacks, missteps, and outright failures. These moments of adversity are not endpoints, but rather crucial turning points. Today, we delve into the inspiring narratives of companies that faced significant initial setbacks. These are not tales of instant triumph, but of resilience, adaptation, and unwavering perseverance. We will explore 20 businesses that initially faltered, some spectacularly, only to rise to remarkable success. Their stories offer invaluable lessons for anyone navigating the unpredictable world of commerce. They teach us about the critical importance of resilience in the face of adversity. They highlight the necessity of adaptability to changing circumstances and market demands. Most profoundly, they underscore the sheer power of perseverance, proving that true failure only occurs when you stop trying. One of the most crucial strategies for turning failure into success is the ability to pivot. This involves recognizing when an initial product or service is flawed and having the courage to shift direction entirely. It's about understanding that your first idea might not be your best and that flexibility is a superpower. Consider Nintendo a name synonymous with global video gaming. Few remember its origins as a playing card manufacturer in the late 19th century. Over decades, Nintendo experimented with various ventures, including taxi services and love hotels, before finding its true calling. This radical transformation from traditional entertainment to a global video game industry leader exemplifies a masterful pivot. Another prime example is YouTube. Its initial concept was far removed from the video sharing giant we know today. It began as a video dating site, a platform where users could upload personal videos to find partners. However, the founders quickly realized the broader potential for sharing any kind of video content. This swift evolution into a platform for universal video sharing transformed a niche idea into a global phenomenon. Many other companies, like Suzuki, which started with weaving looms before moving to motorcycles and cars, or 3M, initially a failed mining operation that pivoted to abrasives and then adhesives, demonstrate this vital strategic shift. These companies understood that their initial vision might not be the one that ultimately succeeds. They embraced change even when it meant abandoning significant prior investment. Listening intently to customers and market signals is paramount for long-term success. Businesses that thrive are those willing to acknowledge their mistakes, learn from them, and adapt their offerings. This iterative process of feedback and refinement is a cornerstone of innovation. Starbucks, for instance, didn't begin as the ubiquitous coffeehouse chain it is today. It started as a retailer of high-quality coffee beans and equipment. It was only after observing the vibrant coffee culture in Italy and recognizing the desire for a communal third place between home and work that Starbucks transformed its model. By creating a unique customer experience centered around freshly brewed coffee, it evolved into a global empire. Twitter's journey also highlights the power of adaptation. It originated from Odeo, a podcasting platform that struggled to gain traction. When Apple launched iTunes with podcasting capabilities, Odeo's future looked bleak. From this near failure, a side project emerged, a short message communication service. This evolution into a real-time information network, driven by adapting to user needs for instant communication, saved the company and created a new form of social media. Companies like Lego, which faced near bankruptcy before refocusing on its core brick system and embracing user-generated content, and Apple, which was on the brink of collapse before Steve Jobs' return and strategic shifts, also exemplify this principle. They demonstrate that humility and a willingness to change course based on external input are critical for survival and growth. The path to success is rarely smooth. It demands steadfast determination and an unwavering belief in one's vision. Many of the world's most successful companies endured significant struggles and rejections before achieving their breakthroughs. Their stories are testaments to the critical role of persistence. McDonald's, for example, faced numerous challenges in its early days. While the McDonald brothers pioneered the efficient, speedy service system, it was Ray Kroc who saw the immense potential for a national franchise. He encountered skepticism and financial difficulties, even mortgaging his home to fund expansion. His relentless pursuit of a standardized, high-quality fast food experience ultimately revolutionized the industry. Facebook, too, endured early criticism and intense competition. Many doubted its long-term viability or dismissed it as a fleeting trend. Mark Zuckerberg and his team, however, relentlessly pursued their vision of connecting the world. They weathered privacy concerns, technological hurdles, and fierce rivals, demonstrating an unshakable belief in their platform's mission. This persistence allowed them to overcome obstacles and become a dominant global force. Walt Disney faced multiple bankruptcies and rejections before building his animation empire. Henry Ford experienced two failed automotive companies before founding the successful Ford Motor Company. These pioneers illustrate that setbacks are often just detours, not dead ends, for those with enough grit and conviction. Their stories remind us that true belief can move mountains, even when the path ahead seems impossible. Success often comes from leveraging new technologies and challenging established norms. Companies that are willing to disrupt existing industries rather than merely compete within them often achieve the most profound and lasting impact. This requires a forward-thinking mindset and a willingness to take calculated risks. Netflix is a prime example of industry transformation through innovation. It began as a DVD rental service, directly competing with Blockbuster. However, its founders recognized the emerging potential of internet streaming technology. They made the bold decision to pivot, investing heavily in streaming and original content. This disruption fundamentally changed how people consume entertainment, leaving former giants like Blockbuster in the dust. Amazon's continuous expansion also showcases the power of innovation. Starting as an online bookstore, it faced skepticism about the viability of e-commerce. Yet Jeff Bezos' vision extended far beyond books. He relentlessly pursued expansion into new product categories, cloud computing, and logistics. Amazon's character is defined by constant innovation and a willingness to challenge traditional retail models, making it a global e-commerce giant and a leader in multiple sectors. IBM, once known for scales and tabulating machines, transformed itself into a computing powerhouse through continuous innovation. Xerox, initially a photography company, disrupted the office world with its pioneering photocopiers. These companies understood that staying ahead meant not just improving, but fundamentally rethinking what was possible. They embraced disruption as a pathway to unparalleled growth. Recognizing unmet needs and emerging trends is a critical skill for any successful business. Sometimes the greatest opportunities arise from unexpected places or from problems that others have overlooked. The ability to spot these gaps and build solutions around them can lead to rapid growth. Instagram's rapid growth perfectly illustrates this point. It wasn't initially conceived as a standalone photo sharing app. It evolved from Bourbon, a location-based check-in app with many features. The founders noticed that users were primarily engaging with its photo sharing functionality. By stripping away the complexity and focusing solely on visual content, they recognized and capitalized on a massive demand for simple, beautiful photo sharing. It quickly became a social media powerhouse. Slack's origin story is another testament to capitalizing on market opportunities. The communication platform was born from a failed gaming project called Glitch. While developing the game, the team built an internal communication tool to collaborate efficiently. They realized this internal tool was more valuable than the game itself. Identifying the widespread need for efficient workplace communication, they pivoted, refined the tool, and created Slack, a solution that revolutionized team collaboration. Airbnb, initially struggling to gain traction, recognized the unmet need for affordable, unique accommodations and a way for people to monetize spare rooms. Groupon, which started as a failed social network called The Point, pivoted to group buying after realizing the power of collective action for discounts. These companies didn't just have good ideas, they had the insight to see where the market was heading and positioned themselves to meet those demands. These 20 stories are powerful reminders that failure is not an end, but often a crucial stepping stone on the path to extraordinary success. Each company, from Nintendo's card games to Slack's internal chat, faced moments of doubt, rejection, or outright collapse. Yet they emerged stronger, wiser, and ultimately more successful. Their journeys reinforce the timeless principles of business: adaptability, learning from errors, and the unwavering pursuit of a vision. They teach us that the most significant blunders can, in fact, be the catalysts for unprecedented growth and innovation. The courage to pivot, the humility to learn, the grit to persist, and the vision to innovate are the true hallmarks of enduring success. So, the next time you encounter a setback, remember these giants of industry. Let their stories inspire you to see challenges not as roadblocks, but as opportunities. Embrace the lessons of failure, for within them lies the transformative power to build something truly remarkable. Please like and share this incredible ride to your friends and family. Thanks for watching.